o'clock. Still have a performance of the anthem coming up, we think. And then introduction to the starting lineup. Springfield High will be the home team wearing white. And SHG will be the visiting team, and it's home gym wearing black tonight. These teams will play here 2 weeks from Saturday, February 14th, to wrap up the regular season. And again, this game will have significance because they seed the QND Regional next week, and these are 2 of the 5 teams that are headed to Quincy in the first round of the postseason.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Sacred Heart-Griffin to Jim Bell's Gymnasium for tonight's 2015 City Tournament final matchup between the Cyclones of
Performance of the Star Spangled Banner before we get things going.
Whatever now, please remove your hat if you're wearing one, and face the flag while Sacred Heart-Griffin senior Ariel Rhodes sings our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting here, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, Ariel Rose with the anthem tonight in front of both games, and she did an outstanding job. Here are the starting lineup. Springfield, the top seed, 19-4. They're the defending champs, 12-1 in the CSA. And this game does count in the conference standings. 4 guards and a forward. The guards are Brooklyn Crum, a 5'5 junior. Kira Webster, a 5'8 junior. Kiara Weir, 5'9 and a senior. And Sarah Cross, 5'6 and a junior. And the forward is Manciana Polium, a sophomore at 5'10. Crum, Webster, Weir, Cross, Polium for SHS. Brad Shefflin, his 12th year as the Senators head coach. He's nearing 300 wins. He's 294 and 74 as their head coach. Steve Klunik, in his second year as the SHG coach, he's coached youth basketball locally for a long time now. The 2 Cyclone teams he has coached are a combined 33 and 13 coming into tonight. 3 guards, a forward, and a center for the Cyclones. The guards are Danny Healy, 5'5 and a senior. Katie Costa, 5'7 and a junior. And Katie McLean, a junior at 5'5". The forward is Kaylin Tate, a 5'6 senior, and the center is Chloe Albert, 5'8 and a senior for 16-4 SHG. Healy, Costa, McLean, Tate, Albert for the Cyclones. 3 local officials, Doug Simmons, Bob Clayton, Derek Sorter, working this girls' championship game tonight in front of a packed gym here on West Washington.
Full house, and we hope a good game. Here we go. Senators in the home unis on the SHG Jim Bell's Gymnasium court. SHG in the road black. Red and black the colors for the Solons, and the Senators get the opening tip. Sarah Cross will bring it across the timeline. Give over to Kira Webster. Webster over along the right sideline in front of the SHG bench. Sends it up top to Cross. And then Webster traveled as she put the ball on the floor after taking a step, intending a pass in the corner for Brooklyn Crum. Remember a day long ago when Brooklyn's dad, Joby, knocked down our antenna at a city tournament game at the Armory in the late 80s. SHG ball. Danny Healy at the point. Bumps a pass over to Katie McLean on the wing left. McLean toward the free throw circle. It was up top to Kaylin Tate. Now back to Healy at the head of the key. Left side to Tate. They throw it along the baseline to Katie Costa. SHG very patient in this half-court set. 45 seconds in and no score. Here's a three ball by Healy, and she missed it short. Rebound put up by Costa, missed. Rebound put up and good by Chloe Albert. Albert's a presence down low for Sacred Heart-Griffin. She gets their first points on a putback. 2-0 Cyclones, listed as the guests on the scoreboard, and an offensive foul as Montiana Pulliam, the Senators' pivot player, got a ball down at the low post and knocked down her defender and is called for the charge.
2 possessions, 2 early turnovers for SHS. You mentioned Chloe Albert on the post rather. She is the tallest SHG starter at only 5'8".
Yeah, they are a team of short players by comparison, even for girls basketball standards. No height at all for Sacred Heart-Griffin. Costa throws the ball into the post and up on the rim, no good. A shot by McLean, dragged out of there by Kiera Weir. Left side three for Crum is on the rim and no good. Rebound, pulled down and then out of bounds off the hands of Weir. Over on the baseline on the right side, it'll be SHG ball. 2-0 Cyclones, a minute and a half into the game. Before a full house at Bell's Gymnasium. Healy will bring it up court, dogged by Sarah Cross. They go left side to McLean, pop it into the corner to Tate. Now a free throw line jumper by Albert is good. Chloe Albert has the first buckets of the ball game, and Sacred Heart-Griffin's up 4-0. Senators with the ball, heading from our right to our left, and a shot put up by Webster. 4-3 is no good. Rebound cleared by the Cyclones. They get it out to Costa. Her runner is no good. Ball is poked out of bounds, but a foul is called before it is. And it will be SHG ball on the end line off the foul committed by the Senators, Kara Webster. Healy will toss it in. To McLean. Katie down the lane, kicks it left side to Tate. Now back up top to Katie Costa. 5:45 left in the first quarter, a 4-0 Cyclone lead, and they take their time. A three ball, Tate hit it. Just right in the key. Kaylin Tate makes it 7-0 SHG. Senators with only a couple of shots. A three for Cross is wide left. And Tate picks up the ball off the floor and brings it up court for SHG. They head to the south goal here at Bell's Gym in the first quarter. Down low, Albert, her shot on the rim no good, and Pulliam clears the rebound for Springfield High. Senators down 7. 5:10 to play in the quarter, and they throw the ball away. Ooh, it was last touched in the Senator offensive court by defender Katie McLean, and the Solons will have it to inbound on the side. Cross and Crum trade passes out front. Go to Webster, drives into the lane, cut off, gives up top to Cross. She drives, pull-up shot short, and the rebound for Sacred Heart-Griffin's Danny Healy. Showing it up the left sideline, got it to Katie Costa, juggled it, ball is poked away out of bounds by Sarah Cross of the Senators, and it will be SHG ball.
Sacred Heart-Griffin playing terrific defense early. Senators have missed all 4 of their shots, and Springfield's turned it over twice.
A three for Costa from the left corner is no good. Ball banded around out on the offensive court. Crum down on the floor, can't get it. Albert comes out of the scrum with it, and she is tripped and fouled. Foul against Springfield High. And they call it on Kira Webster. No, excuse me, call it instead on Kiera Weir. And Brad Scheffler, the Senator head coach, calls timeout. 4:38 left in the first quarter. It'll be SHG ball when we come back. Cyclones lead 7-0, and we're back in 30 seconds. timeout. Sacred Heart Griffin with the ball and a 7-0 lead. Midway through the first quarter. They get it into Chloe Albert. She has a poke loose, and the Senators get the takeaway. But on the run-up floor, Weir loses the handle, and SHG gets it back. Albert will hand off to a guard and then get the ball back, and then tries to throw it down low and throws it away. Kiera Weir on the run out. Weir, 2-on-2 break. Left her shot short on the run into the lane. And the rebound to Costa of SHG. A one and done for Springfield High. McLean, a baseline jumper, is no good. Sarah Cross with the rebound, and the Senators have it back. Down 7-0. Cross and Webster on the perimeter. Sarah Cross at the head of the key, throws it down low to Pulliam. She turns and is fouled on a reach-in. They double-team the Senator post player right in front of the basket. And Kaylin Tate is called for the foul.
First foul of the night on the Cyclones. They're setting up in a 1-3-1 and then double-teaming Pulliam when the ball comes into her. 5'9" sophomore Anna Lois checks in for SHG.
Bounce pass into Pulliam, and she scores on the low block right side on a good inbounds play.
Took advantage of the fact that Chloe Albert had just checked out of the game.
7-2 now the score with 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones lead. Free ball, Costa, corner left, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Tate, gives to McLean, free throw line, kicks it left side. Acosta, three is short. Rebound is saved in, though, for SHG, but they save it to the wrong team as Webster picks it up. Pulliam running up floor, spins, shoots way up over the backboard, and it hit the support above the basket. And off that wild, out-of-control shot by Pulliam, the ball will belong to Sacred Heart Griffin.
Senators have made just 1 out of 7 from the field, and they're really rushing themselves on lots of these shots.
And a 5-second count on the inbound. Sarah Cross had put on the pressure on the inbounder, Healy. She was late getting the ball in, and Springfield High will get it back.
Steve Plunick wasn't happy with that call. He thought it was a premature whistle. He let the official know, and then Darren Sorter, one of the other officials, escorted Steve back to the coaching box.
3:21 to go in the quarter. Springfield ball down 5. Lob into the corner to Webster. Back to Cross. Crum to Cross. Jumper good. Sarah Cross from about 16 feet right up top. Her first hoop, 7-4. McLean gets away from a defender at midcourt, gets it to Costa, right side, to Healy. Free throw line extended, goes in the corner for a 3-ball by Tate that's on the rim and no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Lois, and she's fouled in the scramble for the ball. Look at that foul on Weir, and that's 2 on Kiera Weir. Senators' leading scorer, Weir, will have to check out, and so does the post player, Pulliam. They get in Mel Glisson.
And Ashley Robinson in the back.
Yeah, Robinson, a freshman. Ball is inbounded by the Cyclones at their end of the court. They get it to Lois down low. She hands off to Healy right along the baseline. Sacred Heart Griffin will reset. Healy puts it on the floor, goes into the lane, gives to McLean for a 3 that's way off target, goes out of bounds. And it will be Springfield High ball.
Sacred Heart Griffin's not a bad three-point shooting team, but they've really rushed their half-court offense the last few trips up court. They need to settle down and run their sets because the Senators would like to play this game at a faster pace.
Robinson puts it on the floor. Threw a pass into the corner to Cross that was poked away out of bounds by Kaylin Tate of Sacred Heart Griffin.
SHG 1 of 6 from the arc. And we see Kenzie Trees into the game, 5'8" sophomore for Sacred Heart Griffin. Anna Lois is Nate Lois' little sister, and Kenzie is Mitch Trees' little sister, among other family ties.
Brooklyn Crum up top for Springfield High off the inbound. Has the ball just left to the key. Gives to Robinson in the corner. Now Cross drives along the left side of the lane to Robinson in the corner left. They swing the ball to the right wing and Kira Webster. Springfield not attacking the zone at the moment. Throw it in the corner to Webster. Baseline drive. Forced a shot up. Missed, but will go to the free throw line as she was fouled. Doug Simmons has the call, and he says it is on Kaylin Tate, number 2 on the SHG senior tape.
She's been called for both of their fouls. Webster is 62% free throw shooter. Averages 7 points per game, 5'8", and a junior.
And the foul shot, sponsored by Staff Carpet, is good.
Sacred Heart-Griffin subs in Julie Staten for the first time. She's the tallest player on their roster, a sophomore at 5'11".
One more free throw for Kara Webster. Her sister Annika was one of Springfield High's terrific players the last few seasons. Now playing college ball at QU, Quincy University. Out on the inbound, a double team, and Sacred Heart-Griffin breaks out of the pack with the ball. McLean feeds to, for an extra step in the travel, it was Julie Staten. Staten took the pass and couldn't get the dribble off before she dragged her foot.
The two made free throws for Webster make it a 1-point game, 7-6, and the Senators are on a 6-point run.
Brooklyn Crum and Kira Webster and Sarah Cross out beyond the 3-line, trade passes. Cross, right of the key, 4-3, that's no good. Webster the rebound, pop shot on the rim, no good. Rebound to Crum, and the ball is poked away out of bounds. Kicked out by Katie McLean of the Cyclones. Her softball coach, Al Yoho, standing down in the corner cheering her on. Here's Webster from three-point range. Throws it out front to Crum, to Robinson. Now Cross, a 17-footer. Got it. Sarah Cross gives Springfield the first lead. Now a steal on the inbound. Robinson put it up on the rim and missed. Crum put it back up, no good. Webster back up, 3 misses. Blessing got it on the 4th shot. If at first you don't succeed, keep shooting. And 10 unanswered for Springfield High. They lead 10-7. 42 seconds left in the quarter. A 3 for Trees is good. And the game is tied. Kenzie Trees said, give me the ball, I'll make it. And she did. 10-10 with 29 seconds to go in the quarter. A little bit of action here at the end of the period. Things have been a little choppy in the middle minutes of this quarter, but it heats up toward the buzzer. And Springfield High with SHG in a zone will just wait to take a final shot. Webster out at the center circle. Throws it to Cross, right side with 10. Lob to Webster. She's challenged and fouled by Healy, grabbing that pass. It'll be out on the side to the Senators with 7 seconds to go in the quarter.
Foul on the Cyclones and number 10, Danny Healy. That's her first.
Cross will throw it in. See who takes, if they can get one, a final shot here for Springfield High to try to break the 10-10 tie. Webster shoots a 3. That is no good. Rebound Healy, and the quarter will come to an end. City championship game is knotted 10-10 after 1. Springfield and SHG will continue the battle in a minute.
Thanks once again to the sponsors whose donations will help pay for high school students to get free all week. RW Truck Stores, JP's Lawn Care, Roller Machinery, Peter Janet Lucas, Carolyn Nielsen Bank, First Ranger 1450, Sickert, River Family, Springfield Critics, HC Pump, Mid-America Advertising, and St. John's Athletic Care. Once again, don't forget to buy their 50/50 ticket in the lobby. The proceeds will benefit Contact Ministries.
In this Girls City Championship game, the shooting hasn't been very good. The intensity's off the charts. Springfield High 4 of 16, SHG 4 of 15. We're tied 10-10 before a packed house at Bell's Gym.
SHG ball to begin the second quarter. They throw it in to Anna Lois. Over the timeline, guarded by Ashley Robinson. Ball is stolen. A takeaway by Sarah Cross. 1-on-2, she doesn't have numbers. Tried to force things anyway. Ball's loose on the floor, and Cross covers it up, is tied up on the play, and Springfield will keep it on the alternating possession arrow.
Chloe Albert, Katie Costa, two of the starters back in for SHG. Healy will get a breather.
Now Springfield really made their 10-0 run with Albert sitting down.
Julie Staten also checks out for SHG.
Springfield ball wearing the home white. 3 ball by Weir is no good from the right side. Ball put up no good on the rebound by Robinson. Sacred Heart-Griffin with the ball. Costa will run it up. Give to Trees in the corner left. Some good athletes on the floor both ways here in this game. Katie McLean drives the lane. Forced a shot on the run. No good. Ball is tipped to Weir. She's on the run. 2-on-3 break. She'll back it off. Give to Cross. Now left side Weir for 3. On the rim, no good. Ball is tipped on the rebound and a foul called on freshman Ashley Robinson of Springfield High.
Tough start for Kiara Weir, the Senators' top score at 16-7. She's missed all 3 of her shots.
She needs to go to the basket, even though they're playing zone and trying to keep her from doing that. Ball is kicked on the inbound. Sacred Heart-Griffin will redo it. And on the throw-in, the ball is out of bounds. Should be Springfield ball. It is. I don't think anybody in a Senator uniform touched it. And the ball went out of bounds right in front of the SHG bench.
6 turnovers committed by the Cyclones, and all of them after they jumped out to that 7-0 start.
10-10 game, a minute into the second quarter. Ball thrown into the post to Pulliam. She is triple teamed and traveled.
She drew company.
As soon as she got the ball about 5 feet from the basket, they put 3 black jerseys on her, and she turned around and walked.
That's the strategy out of that 1-3-1. Crowd Pulliam and keep Weir out of the way.
Ball is knocked away by Cross. A Springfield High takeaway. Sarah Cross glides in, missed. Ball loose on the rebound. Pulliam had it and stepped out of bounds. Over to the Cyclones. Will it go?
They've hit halftime at the Auburn Invitational on the boys' side. A semifinal game, Auburn 23, Williamsville 18.
Ooh, a backcourt travel by Katie McLean. She was looking to pass or dribble and got caught in between and dragged her feet.
Pace of the game just a little quick for some of these Cyclone ball handlers. That's turnover number 8.
Ball is inbounded for a Cross 3. That's good. Rattle it in from the left side. Sarah Cross with her third hoop. 13-10 Senators, and a steal by Pulliam at midcourt. Senators get it back. Give it to Kiara Weir in the corner to Crum, and she threw the ball away on an entry pass. The officials aren't sure who it should go to, and they got it right ultimately in assessing the out of bounds to Springfield. It'll be Sacred Heart-Griffin ball.
That made 3 by Cross a moment ago. Comes on her 3rd attempt tonight. She's made 9 all year. She's not one of the top 3-point shooters on the team, but she rattled that one in to give the Senators the 13-10 lead.
6:22 to go in the half. Pass up floor by Katie Eck, who's entered the game. Got it to Katie Costa, and one Katie couldn't catch it from the other Katie. It's out of bounds. Springfield ball.
SHG's managed only 1 shot this quarter because of poor ball handling, while the Senators have tried 5.
Cross and Webster trade passes beyond the 3 line against the zone. Left corner, a shot put up for Springfield is no good by Brooklyn Crum. Crum gets it back, though, on a takeaway, and ball is knocked out of bounds. Will be Senator ball. 13-10 Springfield the lead. 2 minutes into the second quarter, and timeout called by Steve Klunick on the SHG bench. A steak and shake timeout. Score is 13-10 Springfield High. 5:57 to go in the half. We'll be back in 30. Kira Webster to throw it in for Springfield off the timeout. Here's Kira Weir down the lane. A runner on the rim is no good. Costa clears the rebound for Sacred Heart-Griffin. Hands off to Katie McLean, who will run it up the left side. Throws it down low to Chloe Albert. From her knees, she popped it in off the glass.
How about that?
She was on her left knee when she shot the ball, and it went in. 13-12, the Senator lead is 1, and Springfield High almost turns it over again. Good defensive play by Danny Healy, reaching in, knocked the ball loose, but couldn't get a handle on it before it went out of bounds off her hand.
That's an amazing shot by down on a knee at the offensive end.
Ball is inbounded across. In traffic, she is fouled on a reach-in.
I think they'll get Danny Healy for her second. That is Jaron Sorter's call. No free throw, just the fourth on the team.
Pulliam to throw it in for the Senators. Gets it to Webster in the corner. Back to Pulliam. She couldn't handle the pass, and the ball is picked off by SHG. On the run, Katie Eck, and on a stumble to the lane, she is called for an offensive foul as she ran over Springfield High.
Cyclone kids were not enamored of that call, but anytime you're that much out of control, and Katie was, kind of turned around that time.
Katie Eck the foul, and Brooklyn Crum was the Senator player who drew the charge. Hit the deck, but is okay.
Katie, a freshman, she's going to be a very good player. She'll check out for the time being, and Kenzie Trees is back in for Sacred Heart-Griffin.
13-12 Senators, 5:13 to go in the half. Crum in the corner on the right side. Had the ball poked loose, picked up by Webster. And Sarah Cross grabbed it out front and traveled before she shot.
Tried to step into a three-point shot and wound up taking two steps.
Yeah, can't do that.
8 turnovers committed by SHS. Weir was out briefly. She'll re-enter for Kira Webster. 5:06 to play first half. 13-12 Senators on top.
Full house at Bell's Gym, and the Cyclones down a point with the ball. 5 minutes to go. Second quarter. Trees flips a pass up top to Katie Costa. 5'7" senior, hands off to Anna Lois. Drives left side, down low, lost the ball, fouled before she did. They'll get a reach-in foul, I think, on Brooklyn Crum. Yep.
A chance for Lois to put the Cyclones back in front. She's at 46% on the line, averaging 3.8. We remember seeing Anna shoot a lot at halftime of boys' games in this gym down through the years, and
got a younger sister who's even a better free throw shooter, we're told. Missed the first here, does Anna Lois.
Enjoyed watching big brother Nate play his sports at Sacred Heart-Griffin.
Lois missed them both, and Pulliam grabs the rebound. Had it knocked away, but Crum picks it up, and the Senators have it. Still up by 1. 3 ball from Cross up top, rattles in. Sarah Cross's second 3 of the quarter, and it's 16-12 Senators. 4:30 to play in the half. SHG in a hurry. Albert jumper from 16 is no good. Rebound. Loose on the floor. Lois grabbed it, and the ball was knocked out of bounds. Sacred Heart-Griffin ball. Over in the left corner at the SHG end of the floor. Trees will throw it in. Gets it to McLean. Cyclones down 4, 16-12, 4:15 to play. There's a pass down low to Costa, fouled on a shot. That 3 on Weir? Yes, it is.
Beautiful entry pass by Katie McLean, Tim, to set up Costa left of the basket. And Weir certainly will be done for the first half. She's had a frustrating half.
Couple of free throws for Costa, and then Weir will disappear. First free throw by Costa, no good.
Katie's one of the better free throw shooters in town in spite of that miss. She's at 64%. I thought the buzzer was stuck for a second there.
I think it was.
That's all we need.
Coach Zanger got it figured out. One more free throw. Good this time. Costa hit one of 2 staff carpet free throws. 4:10 to play in the half. 16-13 Springfield High. And with Weir sitting down, who will score for Springfield? We have a 3-second call against Pulliam of Springfield High and turnover against the Senators.
That's their 9th. SHG has committed 13 so far, so it's been a sloppy half, but very competitive, very intense.
Steal on the Senator end of the floor. Webster picked off a bad pass. And the Senators have it. Long jumper, good from the right side, right wing for Ashley Robinson. 5'2" freshman from about 15 feet, makes it 18-13. 3:42 to go in the half. Cyclones ball. McLean throws it to Lois left side. Now to Trees up top. 3-ball McLean got it on the back of the iron, no good. Rebound cleared by Robinson, and she's bumped and fouled by Costa. 6th team foul on SHG, so no free throws yet.
Robinson's really helped out here with the Senators losing Weir to foul trouble.
You know, that 5-2's legit.
If she can play. Robinson averaging 3.5 points at the varsity level. Katie Eck comes back on for Sacred Heart-Griffin, another freshman. And she'll check in for Kenzie Trees. A lot of good young talent on the court here tonight.
Good young talent in town. 3:25 to go in the half. Senators up by 5, 18-13. 3-ball Robinson, right side, no good. And the rebound yanked out of there by Sacred Heart-Griffin's Anna Lois. Katie Eck will bring the ball up floor, give to Lois, and then get it back. A little over 3 minutes to go in the half. Cyclones trail 18-13. Eck looking to throw down low, instead dribbles to the free throw line, gives to Costa. Baseline drive, scooped up a shot and missed. And a foul on the rebound. I think they'll get Chloe Albert on a push. And that'll mean free throws at the other end for the Senators. Called it on Albert. It's going to be the shooter. Webster or Cross or Crum. It's like Crum says, I want it. I want to shoot. The officials are going to talk about it to make sure she's the right one.
Brooklyn shoots free throws like her old man Joby. 15 of 18.
Crum at the line. See if she can get her first points of the night at the staff carpet free throw line. The first one is no good.
Talked her into it.
Rebound to McLean of SHG. Gets it ahead to Albert, a runner on the rim too hard. Rebound loose and picked up by Eck. Katie gives it back to Anna Lois. Now Eck up top with the ball, guarded by another freshman, Robinson, for Springfield. Puts the ball on the floor, flips it back out front to McLean. Drives left side. Hands off to Lois, into the lane. She traveled. Travel or a carry. Either way, a turnover against Sacred Heart-Griffin.
That's 15. Pulliam gets a breather. Mel Glisson back on for the Senators. SHG has been playing since the holidays without senior guard Celeste Holmes. Unfortunately, she tore her ACL down in Edwardsville, and her high school basketball career has ended.
2:21 to go in the half. Springfield ball, leading 18-13. Webster head of the key, 4-3. No good. A little too hard. Rebound chased around and finally goes out of bounds off of Crum's hands. It will be Cyclone ball. 2:11 to play in the half. Southeast won the early game tonight to claim 3rd place in the tournament. This is the championship game of the Girls City Tournament here at Bell's Gym. Full house, close game. Kenzie Trees throws it out front. Katie Eck tracks down the pass. Now Trees for 3, right side, good again. 2 made threes tonight for Kenzie Trees, sophomore off the bench for SHG, and it's 18-16. And they double team Cross and strip the ball away. Then a throwaway on the way up floor for SHG, and then Cross travels as she got a pass after the theft of the ball by Webster. Flipped it ahead to Sarah Cross, and she took an extra step.
3 turnovers in 5 seconds.
This game will not necessarily be one the coaches will want to watch for how to play the game.
I think the girls are
they're just amped up.
A little amped up because of this crowd.
You bet.
Full house.
Oh, and SHG should have been called for an over and back. Was it tipped, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a deflection. That's what Bob Clayton indicated with the hand signal. I think he got it right.
Cyclone ball down by 2. 1:23 to go in the half. 18-16 Springfield, now an offensive foul. As Katie McLean, crowded by Sarah Cross over on the left side, put an elbow on her, and Cross, to her credit, flopped on the play.
She did.
Threw the whistle.
She did, right in front of the official, though. That was a pretty easy call. And that's also a turnover on the first foul on McLean, and that's 17 committed by the Cyclones.
Springfield ball with a 2-point lead and 1:13 to go in the half. Robinson throws in the post to Glisson, triple teamed and tied up. Cyclones will get the ball on the arrow. Every time the ball goes in the post, that zone collapses on the player to whom the ball is delivered.
It's a 1-3-1 zone, so they've got plenty of bodies across the middle of the lane.
Cyclone ball. They get it ahead to Katie Eck, puts it on the floor, goes to the glass, and scores! Katie Eck's first hoop in a tie game, 18-all, final minute of the first half. Cross with it for Springfield. To Webster, up top for three in the lead. Got it. Kira Webster's first hoop. Put Springfield back in front. 21-18, 42 seconds. McLean with the ball, gives to Eck. Took a step before she did it. Turnover, Springfield high.
Made three a moment ago, the 27th for Webster. She is second high to Kiara Weir on the team, but she's shooting a somewhat higher percentage. SHG will get Julie Staten, their tallest player, back into the game, and Brad Scheffler responds by bringing in Pulliam with 39 seconds to play. SHG will not press, and all things considered, after a very sloppy and chippy sometimes, and intense and physical first half, I wonder if Brad Scheffler will just have his team play for one.
Boy, but isn't this a great atmosphere for a Girls City final? Full house, standing room only crowd, really into the game. 21-18, Springfield, 20 seconds. Kira Webster, junior for the Senators, out front with the ball. Guarded by freshman Katie Eck of Sacred Heart-Griffin. Gives to Montana Pulliam. Now in the corner, baseline pull-up jumper by Cross is no good. Putback is good by Ashley Robinson. And the half expires with Springfield up by 5 on that putback hoop by the Frost Robinson. 23-18, Senators lead the Cyclones at half in the Girls City Championship. Back to packed Jim Bell's gym after this 3-minute timeout.
She also has its starting five out there in black. They're the guests on the scoreboard and in the scorebook on their home court tonight.
Springfield ball to begin the third quarter. They will head from our left to our right toward the south goal here at Bell's Gymnasium. And the ball is tipped away by Sacred Heart-Griffin on a pass intended for Pulliam, and the Cyclones get a takeaway. Down by 5. Send it ahead to Albert. Turnaround shot. Pulliam blocked it. And then Pulliam grabbed the ball. Springfield ball off that good defensive play by Pulliam after she had turned it over at the other end. Just underway, third quarter. Springfield leads 23-18. And with 3 fouls, Kiara Weir gives the ball up. Sarah Cross throws it to Brooklyn Crum in the right corner and gets it back. Now Crum, looking at Danny Healy, defending her in the zone, throws the ball away. Costa with the pass interception will bring it up floor, and the Cyclones will set it up. They work toward the north end of the gym, the alcove end here in Bell's Gymnasium. Ball batted loose out front. Cross had it briefly, picked up by SHG. Healy down low, fouled on the shot. As Brooklyn Crum got up on her and knocked her askew as she tried to put that ball in, and Danny Healy will be at the staff carpet free throw line.
Second time tonight that Katie McLean's made a very good whip pass to a teammate under the basket to set up free throws.
Healy, a little over 50% free thrower, misses the first short.
Danny's dad, Mike, was an outstanding multi-sport athlete at Griffin High School a generation ago and the Springfield Sports Hall of Fame a couple of years back.
Second foul shot by Danny Healy is good.
She's a left-hander just like Mike Healy was, and Danny's also an outstanding libero on the volleyball team.
23-19 the score, a minute into the third quarter. A Crum 3 from the corner is over the rim. And SHG has it. Kaylin Tate hands off to Danny Healy, and they set it up to Albert. Turnaround over Pulliam, missed the shot, got it back, put it up and in.
Pulliam did a nice job defending, but then she never turned to the glass to grab the rebound. Albert stayed with it and got 2.
23-21 as SHG scores the first 3 of the second half. Ball is flipped across at the free throw line to Webster, right side for 3. That's good.
Very good ball movement from the left side of the court to the right, and Webster hits her second 3 of the game.
26-21 Senators, 6:15 to go in the third. Katie Costa whips a pass out front for a Tate 3 that is on the rim and no good. Weir skies for the rebound, and she'll run it up floor. Flips a ball across to Crum. Baseline to Cross, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound Pulliam around Albert, forced it up and in. Montana Pulliam's second bucket. The putback makes it 28-21. And a steal by Weir in the backcourt. Glides in and missed a shot short as she was tentative going to the basket. Gets it back, though, and scores a scooper that is good. Weir's first basket of the game, and it's 30-21 Senators' biggest lead. Either way, and the ball is turned over by Sacred Heart-Griffin. Pass intended for Tate on the sideline left. She juggled it, and Steve Klunick, her coach, wants timeout. Springfield High 30, Sacred Heart-Griffin 21, 5:32 to go in the third. We're back in 30 seconds. Springfield ball off the timeout. Senators up 9. Wearing the home white as the top seed here at Sacred Heart Griffin's Bells Gym. Full house on City Tournament Championship night. Pulliam down low against a double team. Forced it in over Albert and Tate. Good play by Pulliam in the post. 32-21, a steal by the Senators. Webster throws it ahead. Ball batted loose. Loose on the floor. Still loose. Who's got it? Pulliam tied up. And the arrow will give the ball to Sacred Heart Griffin.
Well, you had two girls from each team down on the court scratching.
Scratching.
Trying to get that ball out of there. And I'm glad the officials finally blew the whistle. That is turnover number 14 for SHS because the Cyclones had the arrow.
Good officiating crew tonight. Doug Simmons, Bobby Clayton, Darren Sorter. 3-ball for McLean for SHG is wide left and out of bounds as she missed everything. And Sacred Heart Griffin will get Anna Lois into the game.
SHG now 8 of 28.
Albert will get a rest with Lois in. 8 of 28, you say?
8 of 28,
Ooh.
3 of 12 from 3. I think the Senators don't mind them taking shots like that.
No, here's a long jumper from the right side by Robinson that's no good, and a push foul on the rebound. It'll be against Springfield High pivot Marciana Pulliam, her second foul. Missed shot by Ashley Robinson, a freshman who came off the bench, gave Springfield some terrific minutes in the first half. Costa on the run for SHG, finds Tate down low for an easy two.
Good fast break, beat the pressure that time and got a layup out of it.
Kaylin Tate pulls SHG within 9 again at 32-23, 4:15 to go third quarter. Sarah Cross, a long jumper for 3, left side is no good. And the Cyclones' Lois got the rebound. Tate will bring it up floor. Now she'll back off, give the ball off to Danny Healy at the point. Into the lane she goes. Pass intercepted by Cross. A run out for Sarah Cross. A 2 for Cross on the layup. Sarah Cross has scored a dozen, and now a Springfield High steal, and Weir can't handle it. Can't grab the handle on the ball off the knockaway, and went airborne out of bounds trying to save it and couldn't get it done.
Yeah,
It'll be SHG
effort.
ball.
Great effort by Weir, but she couldn't keep it in play. Mel Glisson back in for
Ball
Pulliam.
tipped away on the inbound. A layup for Webster, and Springfield High leads the game by 13 with 3:40 to play in the quarter. Webster's third basket. And Katie McLean is fouled on the other end of the floor as SHG sprints ahead with a 13-point deficit, which they will try to cut into at the free throw line, and senior Katie McLean.
All night long, it seems to me that SHG has been a step or two quicker than they want to be typically. Nothing wrong with going to the basket there after the pressure is broken, but they've certainly rushed themselves, and Springfield High's taken advantage of that. The turnover the led to a Senator basket a moment ago is the 24th of the night, committed by SHG.
Wow. I pre-promoted McLean. She is a junior, and she made the first free throw, missed the second, but SHG gets the rebound, and Lois on a turnaround scooper, no good. Glisson gets this rebound for Springfield High. They throw it ahead to Kiera Weir. 3-ball cross. That is too long from the left side. And Kenzie Trees has the rebound for Sacred Heart Griffin. Gives off to McLean. Left side to Tate. Now a cross-court pass to Lois. She's at 3-point land on the right wing, right in front of the SHG bench. Gives to Kaylin Tate up top. To McLean, guarded by Webster. They go down low to Lois. Turnaround shot, no good, and she commits a foul trying to get the rebound.
Very nice job by Glisson
Yeah, she boxed out very well.
on the clear out there. After the shot went up on the glass, she turned around, stuck her backside into the shooter Lois. Anna Lois called for her first foul of the night, and that's team foul number 1 on SHG since halftime.
Springfield up a dozen with 2:45 to play in the third. A 3 for Cross is short from the left side. Ball is tapped out, and Weir gets it for Springfield. Goes inside, scooper, and no good. It rolled off the rim. Ball is tipped out to Webster. Senators keep it. Webster will shoot a 3, and in and out. Rebound Glisson. Hands off to Robinson. Back to Webster, who banks it up and in. Kira Webster makes it 38-24, and the Senators lead by 14, biggest margin. 2:15 to go, third quarter. 3 ball from Costa, right corner, no good. Ball out of bounds. It will be Springfield ball.
A little panic we've seen here from Sacred Heart-Griffin as the lead has edged down to 14. They have now made just 2 out of 9 in this period, and
You referenced the turnovers, way too many of those. Springfield's a good defensive team, and they force you into mistakes, but
yeah, they've turned it over 24 times, and even when they have gotten to front court, sometimes they've taken shots quicker than optimal.
2 minutes to go in the third, 38-24, Springfield. Robinson throws it out front, ball knocked loose, picked up by Eck ahead of the field. Freshman Katie Eck. 3 ball from McLean on the right side is no good. Ball tipped out to Weir, and she'll run it up floor. 1 on 3. Weir scoops it up and in, high off the glass. Sierra Weir having a big third quarter after she was held scoreless with foul trouble in the first half. 40-24 Springfield, and a traveling violation on Anna Lois of SHG.
That's a good example of what we're talking about there. SHG got to forecourt, but it was only a 2-on-2. Springfield had backtracked defensively. They were in position, and it would have served the Cyclones better to just back that out and set up their half-court play.
40-24 Senators with 1:28 to play here in the third quarter.
This is a 40-17 run when you consider that SHG scored the first 7 points of the night.
Springfield ball. Kira Webster gives to Sarah Cross. A couple of veterans for the Solons. To their real veteran, Kira Weir. She has the ball left side, shoots a 3, and her line drive no good. Rebound Mel Glisson, tied up. Springfield will keep the ball on the possession arrow. Katie McLean reached in and made it a simultaneous possession. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Weir tried to bounce it in for Cross, and the ball was kicked out of bounds. Senators will get it back. Webster throws it out front to Weir. Now Sarah Cross drives left side, gives to Glisson. Bank shot good. Mel Glisson's second hoop, and the lead for Springfield is 18. 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ball intercepted by Glisson. She went to the ground and was fouled after she got the takeaway. I think they'll call that on Chloe Albert. Yep.
Fouls on number 44 for the Cyclones, Chloe Albert.
Things have slipped away from Sacred Heart-Griffin here in the second half.
Steve Klunick's going to get 3 fresh players into the game. Healy, Costa, and Kenzie Trees. Katie Eck will depart. Staten is out. Chloe Albert also gets a breather. I think SHG probably has some tired girls given how fast the pace of the game has been for them. And good play by Glisson there, too. She was in traffic and didn't turn the ball over. Instead, she held it long enough to draw the foul.
Here's Weir down the lane. Scoop shot good. 20-point lead for Springfield High on a good feed from Webster to Weir. 44-24. This is a 5-point game at halftime. As we approach the end of the third quarter, it's a 20-point game. And Springfield gets the rebound off the Healy miss, and Webster is bumped, but holds possession in the backcourt. SHG pressing 1-2-2. 3 for Cross, left side, way off target. Take the rebound, 12 seconds. Cyclones run it up floor, and it's taken away. Webster to Weir, to Cross, and she missed. 3 seconds. Ball cleared by McLean ahead to Tate, and time expires before the Cyclones can get a shot. But what was a 5-point difference at the half is now 20. Springfield High 44, Sacred Heart-Griffin 24. Fourth quarter of the city championship game is a minute away.
You want to get out those 50-50 units, you know the winning number is going to have the winning 50-50 units. It's worth $93. The winning number is 454.
On to the fourth. Senators in command, 44-24.
They made 10 out of 22 in that third quarter, Tim, and outscoring Sacred Heart-Griffin 21-6. Too many rushed shots and too many turnovers by the Cyclones to stay in it.
SHG in the road black with the ball to start the fourth. They need a lot of points in a big hurry. Fourth quarter begins with them trailing by 20. Kenzie Trees with the ball on the wing right. Sophomore will dribble out toward the center circle. Anna Lois pumps a three. That is no good. And that was actually Katie Costa, not Anna Lois. Lois is sitting down. It would be tough for her to get a shot when she's sitting on the bench.
I have seen some players down through the years, though, that would take that shot.
Oh, they try, sure. Shot was no good. And SHS had the ball, and on the inbound, it's knocked away out of bounds. Sacred Heart-Griffin ball on the side.
Senators at 38%, 19 of 50. SHG now 9 of 34, just over 25%.
McLean looks for a screen, heads to the free throw circle. Now Healy drives left side, cut off at the baseline, gives to McLean, down the lane, scooped it up and missed it. The rebound pulled out of there by Springfield High, and Kira Webster. She had the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. It will be Senator ball, and the Cyclones will press. Down by 20. Ball is inbounded to Kira Weir. Hands it back to Kira Webster. .5'8" junior Kira Webster gives to Sarah Cross. Cross also a junior at 5'6", and she threw the ball away. Ball picked off by Healy. Minute into the fourth quarter. No points here in this period yet. Kaylin Tate, left side to Healy, 4-3. That is no good. Webster the rebound on the baseline. Gives to Weir. Pass ahead to Glisson. Glides in, left-hand score. On the run out, Springfield High gets an easy two in transition to Glisson, and Sacred Heart-Griffin turns it over on the inbounds play. It's all gone right for Springfield in the second half, and very little has gone right for Sacred Heart-Griffin. The hosts have been outplayed here in the second half by 17 points so far.
Albert comes on for Trees. Meantime, Katie Eck is out there for SHG as well. They have 6 on the floor, by the way. They have 6 on the floor.
And there should be an assessment of penalty on that because, yes, SHG did have 6 players.
Technical. Danny Healy, who's a smart senior, tried to sneak out of the game while the ball was in play.
We saw.
Now, the officials they're going to conference, and I think they can say this is our fault.
Yeah, they didn't
We should not have handed the ball to the Senator player before Healy was able to check out of the game.
They obviously didn't notice or it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Well, I saw Eck come into the game. I didn't see anybody come out, so I knew that was a problem.
They're going to send both teams to their benches while they conference. So this is an official's timeout.
SHG was poised to use the rare 2-2-2 zone.
And down by 22. Try anything, I guess.
Didn't they play 6-on-6 girls basketball in Iowa back in the day?
Half court.
Yeah, that was 3 in the front court, 3 in the back court. SHG had 6 in the defensive backcourt that time. I don't think you can do that.
Bob Clayton just went over to official scorer Mike McDonald and said there will be a technical foul assessed against Sacred Heart Griffin. And Kara Webster of Springfield High will shoot the tee. First one's on the way and good.
Kira's had a nice night after a slow start, 13.6 rebounds. She came in averaging 7 points per game.
5'8" junior for the Senators. Second staff carpet free throw is no good. So the score is 47-24, Springfield High. 6:29 to go in the fourth quarter. And Springfield ball at half court. Webster throws it in, backdoor to Cross, who lays it up and got it.
Very nice.
Too easy.
Yep. Third assist for Webster.
25-point lead for Springfield. 49-24. Albert on the run. Glisson ran with her. Albert went down the lane, tried a left side layup and missed, but she was fouled. Mel Glisson, guilty of the personal. Albert for 2 staff carpet free throws.
She's got 8 points, 4 rebounds tonight.
And the first free throw is good.
She is the leading scorer for the Cyclones this week with 28. At the moment, the top scorer in the tournament is Alexis Henry. After she had a good game in the opener, 15 points, she's got 43 right now.
Yeah, with Weir quiet scoring-wise.
Weir is sitting on 37 with 6 tonight as Albert drops in the second staff carpet free throw.
49-26. Senators up by 23. Here's Crum feeding ahead to Pulliam, and a reach-in foul as Munchiana Pulliam tried to pick up the ball and put it back. Katie Costa commits the foul. Pulliam at the line for the first time tonight. She's a sophomore at 5'10", and her first foul shot is no good. One more for Pulliam. Staff carpet free throw. Cyclones took 4 out, bring 4 in. Staten, Healy, Lois, Trees come in. We also have Abby Ananacci, a freshman, on the floor. Free throw by Pulliam. Second free throw, no good. So she missed them both, and it stays 49-26 with 6 minutes to go. Ananacci with the ball on the right wing, guarded by Cross. Gives to Trees up top. Hands off to Healy. And Lois at the head of the key as SHG will run the offense. Ball knocked loose by Cross. Tracked down in the backcourt by Ananacci. Cyclones keep it. Lois gives off to Healy at the head of the key. Springfield in straight man-to-man. A 3 for Lois is no good. Cross grabbed the rebound. The junior for Springfield High runs it up floor. Throws on the brakes. Gives to Crum in the corner. Throw in the post to Pulliam. Lobs a pass to Weir. Baseline drive. Kira Weir put it up on the rim. No good. Pulliam tipped the rebound out of bounds. And Sacred Heart Griffin will have the ball. Springfield presses full court up by 23 with 5:15 to go. Trees with the ball on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Lois. Jumper by Healy. Rattles it in from about 16 feet on the left side. Healy's first hoop. 49-28. Under 5 minutes. Cross with the ball on the left side for the Senators. Now Weir. She'll drive right side, go to the baseline, flip up a shot on the run and miss it. Pulliam the rebound to Crum for 3. That is no good. Rebound Pulliam, put it back up and rimmed it out. The rebound this time to Kenzie Trees of Sacred Heart Griffin. 4:30 to play. Up top with the ball is Ananacci for SHG. Left side for a Trees shot that's partially blocked. Pulliam grabs it. Springfield brings it up floor. Weir will hand back out front to Webster. Gives to Cross. Thought about a 3. declines to shoot and gives to Webster instead, and Springfield High may attack here against SHG man-to-man defense. Haven't seen much of this from the Cyclones tonight. Cross will drive baseline, cut off, gives to Pulliam, glides in, header shot off the side of the rim, no good. Ball is thrown back out front, out of bounds. It'll be Springfield ball. And 4 more Cyclones will come in, and 4 will exit. Katie Eck and Chloe Albert, Katie McLean, Kaylin Tate came into the game. Springfield leads it by 21, 49-28 with 3:45 to go. And the ball poked loose and then pass intended for Weir, and then Cross commits a foul trying to get it back. Coach Brad Scheffler looks out on the floor and says, "Why did you do that?" Look at the scoreboard. We lead by 21 points. Go back, play defense.
This is Brad's 12th year as the Senators coach. It'll be their 9th city tournament title out of those 12.
Not bad, huh? Katie McLean fired up a one-hander from the left side on the run and missed it. Ball was knocked out of bounds on the rebound, and the Cyclones will have it.
A couple of those are shared titles, but that's still quite a record.
3 ball for Katie Eck from the left side is no good. And Kiera Weir had the rebound, and on her way up floor, she's fouled on a reach-in. Costa committed it.
Sacred Heart-Griffin off that missed 3 by Eck, now 10 of 40 from the field. That's after a hot start early.
Oh, it's thrown in and intercepted. Sacred Heart-Griffin ball. Tate gives to Eck. Gives it back to Tate in the corner left side. Now Katie Eck shoots a 3 and off the back of the iron, no good. Ball comes way long. She gets it back. Tried to force a pass to Albert down low. It was intercepted by Monciana Pulliam of Springfield High. And Chloe Albert fouled her from behind.
Senators will win for the 20th time this year. They'll stay on the heels of Rochester at 13-1. In the CS8, SHG will fall to 16-5 and 11-3. A steak and shake timeout called by the Senators. Back in a minute.
I'm not sure if everybody thinks I think the Liberty tickets are all nice and one more time. So it's 4-5-4-0-4-7. 4-5-4-0-4-7 for $93. Back in the game.
When I was at a game, I asked, well, where's Mario? I said, he's with another team. So he used to be with us. Oh, yeah, I know that.
All adds up to saving big. .com/savings for details. Save for yourself with M-Perks from Mile. Sign up free at mperks.com.
WFNB Springfield Chatter.
Springfield High has the ball off the timeout. Just under 3 minutes left as they head to the city title, leading by 21 here at Sacred Heart-Griffin. Senators in the home white, top seed, playing on the Cyclones court. And ball knocked into the backcourt, tracked down by Sarah Cross, now tipped away by Tate, and a foul committed on a pass intended for Kira Webster of the Senators. Is the 6th team foul on Sacred Heart-Griffin.
And a new unit onto the court for the Cyclones. They get Trees and Lois. Antonacci, one of the freshmen, Julie Staten, Danny Healy. I think they were a foul short up on the scoreboard, Tim. That is 7 on the team, and Webster has had a good night tonight. 13.6 rebounds, gets a 1 in bonus.
It was the 7th foul, so she's at the line, and Webster's front end is good. Front end of her 1 in bonus effort. John mentioned Rochester, probably headed to the title in the CS8 girls tournament this week. It'll be a major upset if they don't win it and stay undefeated in the conference. They rematch with Springfield High at Rochester on Lincoln's birthday, February 12th. Got anything going that night?
Hey, yeah, that'd be a good one to see.
Kenzie Trees. Timeout called.
Kenzie Trees jumper off the left baseline after the two made free throws by Webster. And timeout by Steve Klunick. 51-30 SHS, 2:23 to go fourth quarter. Back in a minute.
Donations are paid for high school students from all schools to be free this week. R.W. Thompson, J.P. Volunteer, Rowan Receiving, Pete Janikopoulos, Greg Bank, Sports Radio 1450, Secrets, Broker Family, Springfield Clinic, Epic Schaefer and Pump, Mid-American Advertising, St. John's Academy, Bishop Avenue, Primo Design, Gypsy Soul, Rose Hunting, Melissa Barrera, from Remax, Bowers Radar, Westman's Lodge, Wallacop Stack, Sugar, Russell Sackers, second grade basketball team, Russell Sackers, Tennis Club, Nate Kaiser, and Starcrest Radio. Special thank you. All those donations are now Springfield's students from all.
Springfield ball off the timeout. The Senators in command, 51-30 here in the Girls City title game. Brooklyn Crum with a little two-handed push shot from the baseline left is no good. Cyclones have it. They run out. The shot by Healy is blocked by Sarah Cross. Danny Healy trying to run in with a left-hander on the run out. Cross tracked her down and blocked the shot. Springfield ball, and now Kira Weir at the other end of the court is fouled. And Springfield High's Weir will be at the free throw line, the 5'9" senior, with a couple of staff carpet free throws.
Ellie Brandt checks in for the first time for the Senators. Pulliam will get a breather. Ellie's a 6'2" junior. She broke her nose in practice not long ago, and she's got a mask on.
Weir's free throw is no good, so no bonus. Looked she was going to get two. Looked like she was shooting, but they only gave her a one in bonus. And the jump shot good by Healy for three, and SHG calls timeout. Danny Healy's three makes it 51-33. Springfield leading. 1:41 to go. We'll be back in a minute. Off the inbound after the timeout. Ball is knocked out of bounds. A foul is committed before that. And Kira Webster of Springfield High is going to have free throws with 1:35 to go in the game.
Katie McLean was called for that foul.
Kind of an anticlimactic end to the game. Springfield High has dominated here in the second half as the first half carpet free throw for Webster is good. She was a difference maker tonight for Springfield in the second half. Both of her free throws are good.
17.6 rebounds for Webster and 12 of the 17 points since halftime.
53-33 Senators. They were up 5 at the half. They're up 20 with 1.5 minutes to go. And SHG turns it over for how many times?
That's number 30.
Off the end line as Albert couldn't handle a pass. Ball is thrown into Ellie Brandt. Gives to Sarah Cross. Springfield High has players up court, but Cross is going to dribble all the way, kick it in the corner to Weir, drives baseline, put up a shot on the rim and missed it. Rebound, Katie Eck, freshman for Sacred Heart-Griffin. Ahead to Kaylin Tate. Back to Eck. Thought about a three. Put it on the floor. Gives the ball to McLean, and her drive to the hoop is impeded, and she loses the handle on the ball. Dribbles it out of bounds.
This is going to be the 22nd city title for the Senators. This is the 42nd Girls City Tournament. They started the event back in 73. They did not have a tournament in 74 and 75. Springfield has won it more than any other high school.
We made them reinstitute it in 76 when we were seniors at Springfield.
Is that right?
Yeah, we ordered up a Girls City tournament. We thought it would be a lot of fun. And they did. Took our advice. It's complete fabrication, of course. There's Kenzie Trees on a drive along the left side.
I was buying it.
Scooped it up and good. Well, we had a good team. We said you ought to play a city tournament.
Hey, Kenzie Trees has had a nice night.
Yeah,
He's got 10 off the bench.
27 seconds, 53-35. Now we had a Teresa Fremuth, Patty Ray, and a young Lynn Callahan. We had a good team at Springfield High those days. 10 seconds and the Senators are going to dribble it out. You hear their fans. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. 18-point win for the Solons. 53-35. Springfield City champs again. 53-35 the final. The post-game show on Sports Radio 1450 coming up next.